Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. How are we doing? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are we doing? Oh my gosh.
Hello there, rock on gesture.
Hi, Metal Melt. I almost called you Metal Meltdown. Mr. Metal Man 123. Thank you so much for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for 2 whole months. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thank you so much for supporting the Twitch. I really appreciate it. I am just going to quickly turn off my volume for my laptop because Discord's going nuts right now. Okay, bye. What? Why are you saying bye? What'd I do? Wages of Wans. Happy Monday. Hi, happy Monday to you. How's it going? BRB until never. Hi, Thrash Maniac. How are you? Good freaking morning, y'all. How are we doing? Hi, Red Cloud. How's it hanging? Hi, Mr. Metal Man. That's a great emote. I love it. I feel Rusty. I never know what she's doing. She just like ran across the hallway. I realized after having a discussion about the Sony that it's part of the Sony Music. I thought it was theater. Yeah, I don't trust Sony with the copyright stuff, but that's just me. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Got the Timmies. Just rolled a joint. Going out back now. Nice. Nice. Ugh. It is a freaking Monday morning. And how was y'all's weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? You're on a train. Where are you going, bestie? What are you doing? It's from the Dragon Force guitarist. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. He streams? I didn't know he streamed. I mean, I guess a lot of people. There's a lot of like famous musicians that stream. I saw your message, Prof. Nothing fun for the weekend? No? You didn't do anything? You're going to your parents' place? I about worked myself to death yesterday. Oh no. Mowed my lawn for 2 hours, then treadmill for 20 minutes. Oh God. Yeah, I can't do the treadmill either. I mean, I can, but I just get bored. I'd rather just like walk around outside. You've narrowed down my lawnmower issues to something in the ignition. Oh no. It's that season. It's that time of year. I got bit by a mosquito the other day, and I get like the skeeter syndrome depending on where they bite me. It's not every mosquito bite, but bro. Of course, the first mosquito bite of the season, it swells up to like that freaking big. And I'm like, great, love that. I'm like, I'm going to have to start wearing long sleeves and pants in the summer now again. Do not enjoy. Do not enjoy. How's your channel going, Thrash? Mosquitoes are honestly so rude. They are. I don't understand why they have to be so rude. And in Oklahoma, they're not like normal mosquitoes, dude. Like, at least in Oregon, the very few mosquitoes that you got were like tiny. The ones here are like the size of like a horse. Like, they're so freaking big. Nice t-shirt. Thank you. I love this shirt. It fits like a dream. You have bug repellent spray? No, I need to get some bug spray. Honestly. I really do. Hydrate. Okay, I will. Love standing next to me in the spring, summer because the mosquitoes fly right by her to chew on me. Yep, I feel that. Yeah. Oh God, there was a moment last summer. We had friends here in town that were watching Spooner, and we had been out of town, and we were just chatting with our friends. We were outside for 30 minutes, and I got at least 30 bites on my legs and my arms, and I was suffering for days. You're such a goated queen. Am I? Oh, how so? What did I do? I'm just sitting here. I hate those big ass mosquitoes. I live in the mountain areas over here. Dude, they're just everywhere. It's honestly so annoying. And it's like, but they're terrible here because you'll go out, for 3 minutes to let your dog pee, and you'll get bit by like 5 of them. It'll take like 30 minutes. Or you'll be out there for 3 minutes, you'll get like 30 bites. They love me so much. So I was reading somewhere online where if you're like, depending on your blood type, you're more yummy to them. Like I think I'm O positive, and they fudging love me, dude. I'm like a buffet to them mosquitoes. Cicadas are extremely loud. Yeah, they are. Oh, I grew up in Texas, girl. I remember those cicadas. They see us and they see a banquet. They do. They do. You're not typo negative? No, I'm not. I'm typo positive. Ugh, yeah, so I'm not looking forward to the summer. I mean, the weather is just terrible. Here at least, and we've had a really, really rough storm season. Like, we at least just had very mild thunderstorms last night, but I had a really strange dream. It was like a nightmare about tornadoes last night. The Bigfoot, it's just a mosquito. And something about your breath draws them. Yeah. I don't know. They're just, I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with them. I hate them so much. Summer isn't metal. Now Australia is about to go into winter. Oh my gosh. Hi, Justin.
8 months hellion love.
Thanks so much for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for 8 months. That's kind of wild. Not gonna lie. That is crazy. Thank you so much for the support. Love you. Bruh, speaking of dreams, anyone else not seen Faces and Dreams? I'm always running away from something in my dreams. Hellion love, right? That shit gets me all the time too. Oh God. Yeah. Well, and we have so many fire ants now. There's just piles and piles of fire ants around the apartment complex right now. But I'm like, dude, I gotta keep Rusty away from those. The last thing I want is for her to like deeply inhale the opening to some, fire ant mound. And then I've got a bloodhound who's got fire ants all in her ears and her nose and all over her face. Bathing in bugs? No. Good old text to speech, spelling out emotes. I know, right? I have yet to listen to this new 6 Feet Under album. I literally this weekend just was like a fart in the wind. I watched Inception this weekend, and I've only seen that movie one other time, and I remember being so confused watching it, but I just recently watched it yesterday, and it was good. I just watched a review of the album. As a view. Okay, bye. I like it though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, 6 Feet Under's got a special place in my heart because they're so bad that they're good. I have not listened to this new album yet though. I didn't mind the singles, so we'll see. We'll see what goes what goes on. Hi, Wicket. How are you? They said it's better than the last one, but still garbage. I've heard it's definitely better than Nightmares of the Decomposed, that's a rough album. Look at the album cover of Consuming Impulse by Pestilence. Okay, hold on. Speaking of Fire Ants, oh god. Oh yeah, I didn't even open up Metal Archives. I have a whole fat stack of vinyls to show you that we listened to this weekend. So, I only like Christopher Nolan Batman movies. That's all you watch? Prof. God. Who was the album review from? Hi, YouTubeman. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hi, Surgical Brute. Don't know if I said hello to you yet. So, yeah. Inception is like Interstellar in terms of how confusing it is. It requires at least one watch. At least 2 watches, in my opinion. Hi, Bip. I'm good. How are you? I am doing good. Just chilling. Chilling like a villain. I also listened to this. The World Needs a Hero Megadeth album. What are your opinions on this? Look at that. Where can I watch your King Diamond Dem reactions? I don't have any yet. Why would you listen to that? Because somebody sent me the CD. Somebody sent me the CD and I decided to listen to it. Let's see. Consuming Impulse by Pestilence. Pestilence. Ah, yes. I remember this. I should listen to this band. Because I'm trying to do... I mean, my Patreon members know that I'm going to be jumping more into a full band's discographies like I did with the 6 Feet Under video. That one obviously had more of like a comedic flair to it. Because how could you not? But, yeah, I want to do that for other bands on here. What are they? Death Thrash. I have really not listened to much of anything from Pestilence. I should do them. That's a very nice t-shirt. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My Deicide vinyl collection is basically complete. So we are waiting on 2 vinyls. One of them I think is coming from Germany. We should be getting those within the next 2 weeks. It's been a minute. But them like coming through customs and stuff, it takes a while. And then I just ordered Banished by Sin on red vinyl through their label, R&P. So yeah, that should be coming on Wednesday. So I wanted to go with the red vinyl because I'm not a fan of like gold vinyl. And those were also like only for like the European countries. I mean, sure, I could have ordered it online and had it shipped from out of the country, but I'm not a fan of gold vinyls and I'm not really a fan of silver vinyls, but I was thinking, you know, I'll just do red so it matches the box set, you know. So no, Maximum Violence is pretty good. I think Undead and Unborn are my favorites next to 13, and Warpath was not offensive either. I just thought that Haunted was just too boring for me personally. But like I loved the Sister albums so much that I actually want to get those at least on CD. I don't know if I would necessarily get them on vinyl, but I wonder if they even have them on vinyl actually. Shall we look? I wonder if they're even good. Let's see. Undead. I wonder if they did them on vinyl. 2012 on vinyl. This might actually be could be a harder release to get on vinyl. Because, yeah, it is a hard release. Dude, of course it's a freaking hard release to get. And it's with Metal Blade. Don't tell me that this is like something that they haven't re-released in like over 10 years. Because it looks like this vinyl based on Discogs came out in 2012. And there's 3 copies. One's going for $106. So, which is why I'd probably just go, yeah. Oh, God. Booth size large. Yeah, no, dude. They haven't re-released an album since 2012. Hi, Haunted Entity. How are you, honey? Hi, War is my name. How are you? Chris Barnes is legendary. I don't mind him. Like, girl. Metallic Death has redeemed chapstick, yeah. I actually have a new pack of chapstick. I don't have to grab it, though, because I don't think you guys care. But one of them is blue, so I thought about it. If you like Dutch death metal, you need to get on Asphyx. There's so many bands I need to get under. Too bad his voice is completely shot. Yeah. You know what, though? 6 Feet Under has a special place in my heart, and I think it's just because I love Cannibal Corpse that much. You know? So, I do need to check out some power metal. Yeah, I just don't think getting Undead on vinyl is, like, actually going to be worth it. Because Metal Blade only did one run of 12-inch vinyls, limited to 3 colors, May 24th, 2012. They're $106 now. So, that's going to be rough. Will you do a public reading of Cannibal Corpse song titles? I could. I'm doing another, so I'm update for the Cannibal Corpse Part 2 documentary thing, because I know a lot of you really liked Part 1. I'm currently working on Part 2. So, we're waiting on, like, I think I've actually got the rest of the vinyls that we had ordered are in the stack here. Now, there's 2 to 5 more vinyls that we need to get. 2 of them are going to be really, 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 really hard to get. And so, yeah, essentially I'm going to try and get, maybe the other ones and then do the video, or I'll just start doing it and then update you guys in stream when we get those other 5 vinyls. So, cause I don't want you to have to wait, you know? So, do a public reading of the lyrics of Necro Pedophile. I mean, I could do little shorts of them, or like TikTok readings or something. Maybe do some little video. I don't know. Power metal isn't only Dragon Force. There's many good ones out there. I need to discover more power metal. So I'm branching out, trying to, because I do a lot of like death metal and grindcore. So I definitely want to do more traditional heavy metal, thrash, power. So power metal. One of my Patreon members said I should do Overkill. So, what is it, my little girl? What? I know, sure, YouTube would love that. Love what? There's a YouTube of a guy doing Cannibal Corpse music as lounge music. Oh, God. What are your thoughts on the King Gizzard metal albums? So, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, right? That's what the lizard something. There is an album I actually used to own of theirs. Yeah, the Lizard Wizard. And it actually was not one of their metal albums. Was it Changes? No. It was whatever folk album they had. which Sketches of, that's what it was. Sketches of Brunswick East was the album I had. So YouTube would not enjoy me reading Cannibal Corpse lyrics. Are you kidding me? I have had issues. Me and YouTube, we got beef, girl. The last 2 videos, the Cannibal Corpse Part 1 video and the 6 Feet Under video, both got limited ads because they said it wasn't appropriate for advertisers. And my mom is convinced that the 6 Feet Under one got that tag because I said AXCX's name. I'm not going to say it. I said the C word because that's in their name. That's literally in their band name. And she was like, I think that their bot detected that. And so I think that's why it got that way. And I'm like, okay. Mystic Prophecy is a good one. Also, Mystic Prophecy. Let's see. Mystic Prophecy. Listed as German power metal. I'm down. I am down. Don't forget folk metal. I need to listen to more folk metal. Nobody talks about Iced Earth. I've been wanting to do Iced Earth, but they have they have some controversy with them. Are you into tech death? I'm into all kinds of death metal, anything pretty much. I mean, I listen to mostly deathcore or death metal, not deathcore, death metal, and like death grindcore, or Hammerfall. We could do that. To Psychroptic Initiate or Psychrology song. I don't even know who that is. Won the poll before it started? No. We already have plenty of stuff for the poll. We gotta do the Sword. Then we gotta do Sanctuary. Then we gotta do 3 Inches of Blood. And then I think our next poll, did we decide we wanted it to be industrial? I think is what it was. We wanted it to be an industrial poll. John Iced Earth guitarist was face of January 6th. Ah, that's why people don't like him. If you want some solid gore grind. Yep, do love the gore grind. And so I did get, we got that Exhumed Hemdahl split on Pink. We haven't listened to it yet, and I don't think I have it in here, but yeah, I've got so much stuff. So like I said, the Deicide collection is basically done. We're just waiting on the vinyls for that, and then I'll show you those in stream once we get them. And then be prepared for a Cannibal Corpse and a Deicide video. Deicide definitely will have all the vinyls, and then Cannibal Corpse will just be missing a few. There's going to be a couple. I think, is it Tortured? That's going to be one of the hardest ones to get. Did anyone send you anything? No. But that's okay. So as far as what we listened to, yeah, we listened to this Megadeth album. The World Needs a Hero. This was weird. Megadeth, I've never listened to all of their albums before, and I need to. So Megadeth and Metallica were like 2 of the bands that I wanted to do full discography dives like I did for the 6 Feet Under band. And this was, damn, you have a CD? Somebody sent me this. So I wish Dave could sing. Try checking out Gudalax. I don't even know who that is. Putrid Pile is what? That's the band name? Let's see. I cannot believe this 6 Feet Under thing is like, Oh, yes. BDM from Wisconsin. Ooh, I already like their covers. See, that's like so up my alley. That's what I'm used to, is like all the gore, you know? So, but Megadeth's sound is starting to get old, maybe. So I've heard the trend that like Megadeth was really good and then they started getting really cheesy. And like I've only listened to 2 albums now in Megadeth's discography, like in full pretty much. And that was Rust in Peace, and then this one, I can't even remember the damn name of it because the actual album title is not on the front of the CD. The World Needs a Hero. This was weird. By the way, thanks for doing that SFU video. You're welcome. Did you enjoy it? So, yeah, this was weird, especially the phone call like sections in here. There was some like romance and like cheesy cheese in this album, and it was a time. It was a time. Don't know don't know if it was worth it, but it was a time. So I need a hero. Dave Mustaine is a cringe lord, like a lot of metal frontman. I still need to watch the entirety of his interview with Joe Rogan, just for like the experience of it, you know. Yes, and now so we've got this little 7-inch. I think this was like a spontaneous purchase that my boyfriend did, but this is a Neurological Decay split with it's basically, yeah, and then like New York Against the Beelzebub. This is basically it. It's a little split. It's grindcore and Beelzebub. Goofy. This little split is goofy. The Neurological Decay side was great. You know, grindcore baby over here. I liked it. Beelzebub was a little goofy. It reminded me a lot of like AXCX. And the Picnic of Love album. So, yeah, Beelzebub, New York Against the Beelzebub. But these little, 7 inches, they're pretty cute. So, when is part 2, CC? So, it will be coming out. It'll probably just take a few more weeks. So, I've got the rest of the vinyls that we ordered. So I'm still missing like 5 vinyls in the discography. They have such a massive discography, even outside of the like 4 Cannibal Corpse ones with Barnes. I'm not waiting until I get all of the vinyls to do the video. I was waiting till we got these vinyls to do the video. So I'm going to start working on the script now. And that should come out in a few weeks. And then I might add a few other B-roll footage of like other vinyls once we get them. But we'll see. So I love that you bring up Picnic of Love at least once per stream. I love that album. Picnic of Love makes me so happy. Hi, William. How are you? Rusty's like standing in front of the light, so I'm sorry if that's like too much. I agree with what? What did Haunted say? Grindcore is for punks. I love grindcore. Not one band has an entire stellar discography, well, unless they put out 2 albums or something, yo. B-roll this. Your cassette collection is so impressive. Thank you. It honestly wouldn't be without my subscribers. So, I mean, I've mentioned it before. So all of the bottom rows, which you can't really see, that is all the vinyl that we've like purchased collectively. And so now, yeah, it's like these bottom 4 are filled with vinyls, and then we've got our 7 inches and our one little 6-inch in the 5th cubby, and then everything else above that is stuff that like my subscribers have sent. So I've got tons of CDs, cassettes, and other stuff. So that's fun. Subbies are goated. They are. Well, a lot of them sent stuff like when I was first like a newbie into metal, and so I'm still going through it. It's still a lot of music. So all the ones she's never listened to, that's not true. I'm listening to them. It is a little 6-inch. I showed it. We listened to Back in Black by AC/DC just to remind ourselves what this sounded like after Graveyard Classics 2. Still haven't listened to my 80s love tape. Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. You gotta be careful with some of those old tapes. Because, like, we don't really buy cassettes anymore because we've had a couple bad experiences with, like, the tapes being, like, stretched and everything. We even had a brand new tape that was, like, stretched and we couldn't even play it. So that's why we stick to vinyl and we stick to CD. And we actually just had a vinyl get sent to us from Hells. Not that I'm blaming anybody, but it was the first time that we got sent a vinyl that had a chip in it. So means you've listened to every AC/DC album ever. Apparently this is one of the like better ones, like basically the best AC/DC album that, you know. But this was good. I mean, it's just a black vinyl, super thick daddy vinyl. But yeah, we just wanted to re-listen to it. Mostly me because of Graveyard Classics 2. So that's what happened. It does. It happens with tapes, and that's why I haven't played the vintage Haunted Entity, the bleeding tape. It is the White Lion tape. I knew you were gonna say the White Lion. So I've actually been wanting to listen to that, but I know that it's like your romantic, you know, in the bedroom, white lace, candles lit type of tape. Like that is absolutely one look at that damn album cover, and I was like, oh, this is his Get Funky cassette. That's what that is. But stream it then, you'll get it. Yes, I have heard of Archspire. I actually like Archspire. I think that they're pretty good. Talented, I would say. Have y'all on Twitch? Sorry, did y'all do any posture check? Okay, thank you. I'm honoring your posture check. Blow Up Your Video is an underrated AC/DC album. Archfire slaps. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Oh, so no, I had a different page open. I'm sorry. Byro Brato was probably the best melodic guitarist for real, though. I'll have to listen to it. I'll check it out. I will definitely check it out because I've been meaning to. So we got this in the mail. I've talked about this band before, Undeath. Now, a few videos ago, I mentioned this band as like a dupe for Cannibal Corpse, and I think that that's the wrong comparison now that I've like re-listened to this. This is a band that is like carrying the torch for immolation and incantation. That kind of, I mean, you could, I guess, technically say Cannibal Corpse, because it's kind of got New York death metal sound. But I think in terms of like the overall vibe, it's more like immolation than it is like Cannibal Corpse. So That water bottle is worth more than the vinyl collection somehow. Yeah, I mean, it has heavy CC influences too. But I think musically I was hearing more like Immolation. But this is a really good album. And I absolutely love the vinyl color. So if you don't know this band, it's Undeath. They're relatively new to the scene. Have been around for just like the last few years. This is, I think, their 2022 record. It's Time to Rise from the Grave. And yes, I'm just going to show you. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful vinyl. Speckled. Pink, purple. One of these days I'll do a video where I just show all of my beautiful pink vinyls because I'm obsessed. So, he just took some Fun Guy Shrooms gummies last week. Amazing. Oh my god. You should join my Discord. I have a lot of people in my Discord that like to take the shrooms. Especially Rest Daddy. I think he was baked for like the entire Saturday. Undeaf for people who can't hear. No, it's Undeath. Discord. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't act like I don't see you cheating on me and other servers, ma'am. Okay? There we go. Honestly, get your little ass in there. Definitely one of the better recent death metal bands. They are. So listen to Undeath. Listen to Undeath. You know, because I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. Get your ass in there. Thank you. Like I said, they're carrying the torch for metal. For like kind of this, like I said, New York death style death metal. They're really, really solid. So, it's nice to see like younger talent, a younger band on the scene that's, like I said, carrying the torch. That's doing something. It's a really good band. Hi, Teenan. How are you? How is it going? Yeah, so it's Time to Rise from the Grave. That's the one. Do they have a solid 6-inch though? Bro, the fact that only a grindcore band could release a split as a 6-inch. Only a grindcore band. Okay? Now, this is, I don't know why my boyfriend needed to buy 2 of these, but he bought 2 of these. So, Anatomy is Destiny. 2 different colors. He's silly. Royal Blue Cloudy Edition and this custom tricolor merge with splatter. So, we're pretty much done with Exhum's vinyl collection. I think the only thing we're missing is the cover album, which I'm gonna do, I think, a discography dive of Exhumed, but I don't think we're gonna get the cover album. So, you got a ton of Mortician LPs coming? Yes, we do too. So, I'm thinking, yeah, so I'll be doing Mortician too. It's kind of difficult because it's like I want to get all the vinyls and then do a video on them and show all the vinyls, but I don't have to do that, you know? So, what is this? Grindcore. Wanted to give you one, yeah. I don't know. I think it's just, you know, there's some stuff that he likes to buy, and he just wanted both of them, so I don't know. Did you see the documentary on Exhumed? I did not. I've actually been meaning to. because they have quite the interesting history. But here's one of the vinyls. So this is the splatter one. Glitch this. I see you writing in the Discord, Metallic Death. Don't act like I don't see you. Can you help me find a death metal band name? I thought of Unbearable Perfection. Unbearable Perfection. Stalker. How am I stalking you? Literally, the notification shows up like right there, bestie. It's also my server. What do you mean stalking you? Buying 2 albums must be preparing for the separation. Oh no. Your ex did that? That is honestly so rude. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, how the tables turn. Why would somebody do that? Honestly. King Man band name idea? I can't, honestly. Trying to put these back in here. This is like an actual struggle. There you go. Gracious me. Boom. Corpse Throne. I mean, you could probably still do Corpse Throne if you wanted. I know what I would do if I had a band name. Call myself Vomit Queen. Vomit Queen. The only reason why I came up with that name is because of Rusty. Really? Can just give me another inch to slide in? Huh. What? What'd I do? The Tampa Morgue with Ryan from Municipal Waste. Is that on YouTube? Okay, so this is the same vinyl, but it's royal blue. Just wait until you see the Cannibal Corpse ones. They're gorgeous. I'm not holding the tracks, bestie. I'm holding the very edge of it. Holding the tracks would be holding this section, which I'm not doing. So this is the other one. Bye, Haunted Entity. Thanks for being here. Hi, Harlan. How are you? Pungent Stench yet? I have not. So that's one side. This looks absolutely gorgeous on the black mat. Is Primordial Destruction taken? I don't know. More blue, of course. I know. I know. Love the blue. Alright, are you ready for these Cannibal Corpse albums? Pungent Stench. I want to see. I'll look them up. Hold on real quick. I've looked them up before, I'm pretty sure. Oof. Is on Spotify. Should be on YouTube tomorrow. Is that with Joe Rogan? Or is that just on a different podcast? Pungent Stench. Disputed. Smut Kingdom. Is that familiar? Is that like a familiar album? Oh, God. I think people are not partaking in the music streams anymore. Why do you think that? Hell's Headbangers has a bunch of new Mortician LPs right now. We'll have to check. Because I just ordered, so I'm trying to do my Death vinyl collection, and I thought that they had actual Death vinyls on there, but they just had the analog live performance. So there you go. So we got this lovely little dude. This one is, Bloodthirst. And this is on Opaque Pale Lilac. So, can you guess what that color is going to be? Who's going to MDF? Not me. I really want to go, but, you know, it's expensive. Check out this vinyl. So, Opaque Pale Lilac is the color. It's just like, it's like strawberry ice cream. Yeah, you know, it comes and it goes. We'll get more people in the streams. I honestly forget what the theme is for this week. I forget what the theme is for this music stream. I really want to go. It's not a question of, like, me not wanting to go. It's a question of, like, me, you know, it's expensive, you know? And it's, like, it's just expensive, especially, like, coming from out of state. So it's, like, we'd have to fly. I'd have to find somebody to watch Rusty. You know, and then getting, you know, probably have to rent a car, get a hotel, then you're buying your tickets for the place, you know, then you got to think about food, merch, all of those things. Like, it's expensive to travel. So, that's right. Songs that impressed us the first time we heard it. I only want to go on Friday to see Defeated Sanity and Monstrosity. Yeah. I think Hemorrhage is going to be there too, who I really want to see. Oh, will you relax? This band, let's see. I don't think I actually was here for this one. Yeah, I wasn't here for this one because I ended up walking Rusty. Yeah, I was walking Rusty and then I got caught up. So I won't show this one. I mean, it's desolate. I think my boyfriend was listening to this one. Thrash metal. I don't remember this one though. Like I said, I think I was walking Rusty at the time. I do remember this Molder. 80 a day for 4 days. It's expensive. It's expensive to go to these festivals. Not that I'm not wanting to go, but yeah, and I'll be moving next year, so I'll probably have it be where we, like, once a year we'll either go to the Milwaukee Metal Fest or we'll go to Maryland Death Fest. So I would love to see Hemorrhage. I love Hemorrhage. So this Molder, death thrash metal, from Illinois, and this is their Engrossed in Decay, which is their second full-length album from 2022. This is good. This is good. I really like the vocals on this. With Prosthetic Records. I think it's just a black vinyl. No, it's not. Bone white vinyl with yellow swirl. So, I'll be moving to California next year. So it says that there's supposed to be, like, bone white vinyl with yellow swirl. And it's just like a pale yellow. So, Northern California. Yep. That's not till next year, though. So, and I'll probably do an updated video on all of that. But that's just, that'll be in like a year. So, I've been to the last 12 MDF since 2010, if I remember right. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, I really, really want to go. It's just, it's expensive, you know? And things are not getting cheaper. So, it's not that I don't want to go. But that's why I think, you know, because where we're moving in California is kind of out, it's out there. So the amount of shows that we'll be going to are going to be very few and far between, which is why we can save a lot more money and really plan an extensive trip to a festival, like I said, either Milwaukee or Maryland Death Fest or one of the other ones. I'd probably just do, I think, is it Milwaukee? Is Milwaukee Metal Fest the one that's like all indoor, or is that Maryland? Let's make some battle vests. I actually have some battle vests. I should make videos on that. That looks like a mucus green. It's a pale yellow. So yeah, I guess it's like the color of like, you know, pale yellow mucus when you're like really sick. Sorry if you're eating. Sorry. Must be Milwaukee. Yeah. Then it would be the Milwaukee Metal Fest. Yeah. Then it would be Milwaukee that we would probably go to instead. Because I don't know. I'm weird about. I just get like lightheaded really easily. And I think it's just because like I'm anemic. So. Best MDF set video on YouTube? Bro, I don't know. I just want to see Dying Fetus, bro. I just want to see Dying Fetus. There aren't any bands coming here. I mean, we'll get to see Undeath. We'll get to see Undeath here next month. They're coming here. And then I'd really like to see Crypta later in October. But here's a band. I don't want you to sleep on them. Eventually, sorry, I'll make a video on them. Not like a whole video because they don't have much of a discography. But if you're looking for a new heavy speed metal band, and you like dinosaurs, check out Ultra Raptor. Check out this band. Dude, look at this album cover, though. So, this is a band, like I said, heavy speed metal. From Quebec, and we're talking like Aztec pyramid empire, like half naked ladies with perfect boobs and butts, like robotic T-Rex that shoots lasers out of its eyes, and like a spaceship, and like, bro. As a Cyber Rex. Ultra Raptor is what it is. This is their first full-length album from 2021. And they have an EP that's self-titled from 2018. I've only listened to this full-length album. Because their Ultra Raptor CD. Yeah, I kind of want to get the CD for it, but it's hard to find. So, yeah, if you like dinosaurs and you like babes and you like spaceships, Ultra Raptors for you. And I think, yeah, it's just on a black vinyl. All right. Are you ready for a Deicide vinyl? If you like dinosaurs, and check out So we actually did. We did in my Patreon Hangout stream. We checked out Amphitasar, or whatever it is. Amphitasar. We've got To Hell with God from Deicide. And I'll just pull it up real quick because I want to see exactly which one this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's ninth album. Ninth album from 2011. So I'll be showing these again in the Deicide video. Honestly, so rude. What? What'd I do? And then, Rusty, are you in here? She just farted. She's so silly. And it is a gatefold. Look at that. Love me the Deicide boys. So, yep, heard some mixed reviews on their new album. So, yeah, Rusty's been gassy recently. And I don't really know why. Here you go. You ready? It's kind of like an orange crayon. It's a lot more like pumpkin orange in person. The stream makes it look like it's more pale orange. But it's like a orange and black. No, she is just such a turd recently. I honestly don't even... Pumpkin vinyl. Pumpkin spiced vinyl. That's what it is. No, she's just a turd. I really just don't. I don't understand. She's getting spayed next month, finally. So hopefully that calms her down a bit. Because I'm just so used to Spooner being, like, so chill. And she's just, like, so much energy, you know? Are we talking about Deicide? We're talking about Rusty, and we're talking about Deicide. Also, they're, like, mowing the lawn outside, so if you hear, like, I don't know, if you hear them, like, weed eating, that's what's happening. Oh. I have a couple more. I react on my Patreon. Technically, I could still do reactions, like, on YouTube with, like, label partnered videos. But, well, I'm talking about Exhumed next. Does that not count? The biggest reason why I stopped doing reactions is because, at least on YouTube, is because I don't like dealing with the copyright. And, you know, like I said, I can still do label partnered videos, but it fluctuates so much on, like, how quickly the labels approve your video. Like, I've, you know, waited at the shortest, I've waited like 2 hours for a record label to clear my video. And then at the longest, I've waited like 6 weeks, you know, for a video to get cleared. And it's not really their fault as much as it is, like, just dealing with YouTube's copyright bot, you know. And then it's like, I had a lot of reactions that I had done and with a record label, and then they got cleared, and then for some reason, I guess, like, they had an overhaul of staff, and a bunch of my videos ended up getting re-copyrighted from this label, like 6 months to even almost a year later. They did get cleared again, but it's just the bot, dude. Like, having to deal with it. You can charge for a reaction like J-Dog. He does more of like a review, I would say. So, Well, and then I also think, as far as like reaction content goes, I just think the reaction space has changed so much. And I think a lot of people's opinions on reaction channels and content has changed a lot, especially after the whole, I forget what her name is, Sniper Wolf situation. It just changed a lot of people's opinions on reaction channels. And it was something where it's like reaction channels really became a popular thing in like 2015, 2017 is really when it popped off and people really enjoyed it. And then a lot of people had channels that they created during the pandemic where they were doing reactions, and it was the pandemic, so nobody had really much anything else to do, so they would watch those, but then now it's like, I think people, I just don't want to have to deal with it, So the fact that any copyright claim is automatically in favor of the person making the claim is BS. Yeah, and so I've had to deal with bogus copyright claims before. Like, I think I talked about how this one girl copyrighted my wife swap reaction video from like before I even started reacting to metal. She copyrighted it as like I was using her footage from her TikToks, and she did an entire series reacting to the same episode of Wife Swap that I watched. And she was like, you copyrighted, like you used my content. I'm like, girl, we're just both watching the same episode. Like, you're not even featured in this. So I just deleted the whole thing because I was like, this isn't even worth my time, like, disputing at this point, So, and Patreon is just better because I can actually like use assets and stuff that I want and just make it more of like this. It's just more chill and relaxed. So, and then, there's a lot of people that do reactions of like, there's just a lot of people that react to metal and that's like their whole shtick. And the thing you also have to realize is those reaction channels, like, they're not making anything from those videos. Like, unless you're chopping the shit out of that video, like, you're not making anything off of it. So, who got copyrighted for using his own music? Yeah, I mean, I have one of my, the Karma music video that I have on here, that's my own song, is copyrighted through CD Baby. And I, like, wrote to CD Baby and, like, whatever, and they just said it's just, like, supposed to be that way because the copyright's, like, in your name, so, like, you still get paid for, like, the views or whatever. I don't even know if I've even seen that. I actually found Kaya through Eileen. Her community is hilarious. Oh, gosh. How did you find me through Eileen? Her channel has blew up because I remember asking her for advice in like 2022 about like getting around copyright, and she was at like 30,000 subscribers, I think, and that was like May of 2022, and now she's at like 250,000 subs. So, but the mods be ready to snipe quick. Oh gosh. Hi JS, how are you? Hi V, how are you? I'm just gonna call you V. VL, unless it's like VLI, or is that a J? VLJ? VLJ? You can call me VL. Okay, good. For her horn dogs. Oh gosh. Metal Blade bands, which is fine, but it's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I still do the reactions on my Patreon. Like, I'll be doing an entire series reacting to Metalocalypse. That'll be on my Patreon. I'm going to start that this week since I had to pay for HBO for that one video for the Last Days of Humanity thing. So the fighting game and metal communities be calling me either VL or VLJ. Okay, good. All right. This is Necrocracy from Exhumed. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 6th album from 2013. And we know it's Exhumed. Death Grind. Love Exhumed. Found Kaya through a YouTube recommendation. Not even sure why it came up since I usually avoid metal YouTube. Hopefully I'm not super annoying. Sometimes I am. I know there's a lot of people that think metal YouTubers are like so annoying. I try and keep it cool, but sometimes I'm like, I'm just here. So, Necrocracy. That's what the cover looks like if you haven't seen it. 6th album from them. Is the second Cannibal Corpse vid done yet? Almost. I mean, not almost. So I got, there's a few other vinyls. Oh, I should get them. We haven't listened to them yet. But I said earlier in the stream, we were waiting for like 3 or 4 vinyls for Cannibal Corpse's discography. We're still missing 5. I'm not going to wait to get those because 2 of them are going to be like virtually impossible to find unless they reissue them. So I'm basically working on the script now, and essentially for that part 2 video there might just be like 5 albums where I don't have the physical copy, or if we end up getting them I'll just add the B-roll to the video later, or if it's, you know, if I get them after the video's finished I'll just show them in stream or whatever. So estimated drop date for part 2. Let's see. Give me like 2 to 3 weeks. Give me 2 to 3 weeks to do it. Because I've got 2 videos already planned, which I think y'all are really going to like. The next video I'm doing on my channel, the vinyl. I was going to show it today, but I pulled, so the next 2 videos I'm doing, I pulled all the vinyls out of the stack so that they're a surprise for you. I'm telling you, you are not prepared for the vinyl that is going to be in this next video. It is the most fudging beautiful, like awesome vinyl in our collection. So it's so good, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So, you sure about that, bestie? Sure about what? No, you're fine. Don't feel like a dick for pressing with me about it. No, it's fine. So, yeah, I mean, I mentioned to Patreon, the reason why I was waiting on doing part 2 was because we were waiting, I think, on like 4 or 5 vinyls. So we finally got them last week on like Thursday, Friday. So now I feel good about like really starting to do part 2. And then I think I'll just mention the issues with the 2 vinyls that we're having. $3,000. Homeboy wants $3,000 for one of those vinyls. One of those vinyls, because it hasn't been, just like Undead by 6 Feet Under, which hasn't come out, has only been reissued on vinyls, or has only been issued on vinyls once in 2012. It's the same for this one vinyl in Cannibal Corpse's discography, and somebody's wanting $3,000 fudging dollars for it. So, that's a whale of a deal. Yeah, right. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Literally, my boyfriend was so like old man upset by that number. Like, he was just muttering to himself for like a solid week of just like, I'd hear him in the other room. We'd be like cooking or something, and I just hear him go like, fuck, $3,000. And I was like, oh God. So, just got done doing the full Creator discography, and besides their 90 albums, see, I need to do Creator too. What about the new 6 Feet Under? I have not listened to it yet. It's impossible for you. I know. I was going to do a tier list of all of this stuff, but then I didn't get around to listening to their new album. I don't know what happened this weekend. Just was like a fart in the wind. It's like it was here and then it wasn't. So I do need to still listen to it. I've heard that it's better than Nightmares of the Decomposed. So that's what I wanted. Out of this new album, I wanted it to be better than Nightmares of the Decomposed. So yeah. So this is again Necrocracy. Will you relax? Ugh, so much groaning over there. Well, somebody mentioned it, okay? Will you relax? There you go. That's the vinyl. Better than Nightmares of the Decomposed is such a low standard. It is. I mean, Nightmares of the Decomposed, the bar is pretty low. So, we can only hope. I will not. Or something be like 50 cents for 30 days and then shoot up to $8 gazillion. Yeah, bro. You would like put it on your watch list and you would make like an offer for like $5 and then some absolute twat like a minute before the freaking, offer was going to close, they'd be like, I'm going to offer you $50. And you're like, bitch, what? And you're like, but I offered $5. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to offer $50. So, yeah. And then you're like, all right, well, I guess I just won't get it. Like, you're like, all right, like I want it, but I don't want it that bad. Ugh. I honestly, it's the little flap. There you go. It doesn't deserve our attention. I have a special place in my heart for that band. I've spent so much quality time with that band, which is why I want to do it for other bands, because I feel like I understand the band now, inside and out. I know, like, the names to, like, all of their albums, Surgical Brood, I feel your pain. Now it's people trying to charge $20 for an LP, but they want $200 for shipping. Yep. That one guy. Ugh. So, that's essentially, I got one more vinyl. But yeah, so there's, part 2 for Cannibal Corpse will be coming out. Deicide will be coming out. Then try and do Mortician and Exhumed. I know for sure they're going to come out soon. Videos, I would expect those within the next, couple months. And there will be other stuff, too. So I know I have a lot of viewers that don't listen to just, death metal and grindcore. So I promise, I am trying to branch out. Okay? So, we'll see how it goes. I know it could be a very hard question to answer. Favorite metal band currently? That is a hard one. Honestly, we've been listening to a lot of Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Exhumed. Yeah, I would say those 3, I really like them. I really, really like them. It's hard for me to pinpoint one. Just one. 6 feet under, of course. Yeah, right. Destroyer 666 was a really, really good one. That I just recently discovered. Okay, I'm gonna try and find this band. Is it this one? Deliver Us. This was really, really good. Let's see. This was a purchase my boyfriend did. And let's see if I can find it. Are they not on here? They might not be on here. Oh, no, there they are. I don't think this is a compilation. I think this is their EP. Doop, doop, doop. Sorry, 2 seconds. Is it this one? Yeah. So it is a compilation. And this is Warlord. And it looks like, is it 2 or is it just 1? This looks like it. Anyway, this is Deliver Us. It's a heavy power metal band from California. This is really good. Girl. Girl, what? I think this is just on black and silver vinyl. I'm not a fan of the silver vinyls. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Get your nose away from that, girl. Gracious me. Mortal Decay, Sickening Erotic Fanaticism, coming out on vinyl. Make sure you guys all pick it up. I do need to listen to more Mortal Decay. Ugh, what? I accidentally dropped a little poster for her. Not for her, but it just like, it fell on top of her head. See, that's silver. Silver's alright. But this is the one that's got the chip in it. So you see that? Kind of. A little bit. So mean to the pupper. Uh-huh. She is the type of dog that will literally crop dust in your face while you're walking up the stairs back to the apartment. And paw you in the face begging for love. This is a dog that is demanding. She knows what she wants. But yes, there are many bands to still listen to. This is a little postcard that fell on her head. So that's Warlord. So, yep. Those are all the vinyls. I have so many more to show you, but these are all the ones that we listened to over the weekend. So they were pretty good. They were pretty good. So, still can't believe that freaking Undead vinyl. So, is Maryland Death Fest this weekend? Is that what we decided? Well, I think it is. Yeah, period. Mm-hmm. Next weekend. Yeet. For real, for real. Hi, Spooth. Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join us. Oh, yes, indeed. So no tech? What do you mean no tech? Was busy in the other server cheating on me, I see. There's still freaking Taylor Swift pictures in my Discord. There's always Taylor Swift pictures in my Discord because Spooth is just obsessed with her. But so is Metallic Death. She does look really hot in this orange skirt, though. I don't think orange is her color, though. Goodness. Yeah, there's a lot. So, I mean, we'll be doing, in terms of like the full discography dives that I have some vinyls for, like CDs for, so I'll do like Metallica, Megadeth. I'm thinking Exodus for sure. Patreon really wants me to do an Exodus video. Overkill as well. So I'm trying to branch out to other genres. Patreon said that I should do traditional, industrial, slam. Haven't really explored too much slam. And thrash. More thrash too. I like Old Taylor, unlike the song Mean. I posted those, don't get it twisted. I know you posted them. Damn Patreon losers, JK. As you're literally one. There's nothing to explore in slam. No. You're now off the train. Yay! Now, how much longer do you have till you get to your parents' place? That's the question. It literally sounds like deathcore with bouncier breakdowns. Oh, God. Metallica No Life Till Leather demo. Well, I kind of want to do Metallica's because I've never really listened to much of anything in their discography except for Master of Puppets is like the only album that I've listened to front to back. And that was a long time ago. So, and I've also only listened to like a couple songs from like Saint Anger and nothing off of Lulu. So, Lulu is like, I'm scared. You said you liked my slam song on Saturday. I did, and then you left. You dropped and then you dipped, bestie. 25 years ago, Dying Fetus was called deathcore because they were death metal with hardcore breakdowns. God. Cattle Decapitation is the only one that I would say is kind of deathcore now. And by kind of, I mean they are, which is, not really surprising. But they're definitely more deathcore now. They're still super good live. Like, Travis Ryan has such a great voice. Somebody was trying to give me crap about that, too, on my 6 Feet Under video. They were like, you, like, make fun of Chris Barnes' voice, but like Cattle Decapitation. And I was like, what are you actually trying to say? Like, are you trying to say that Travis's voice is worse than Chris Barnes? Or Saint Anger is boo-boo? They're a very talented band. They're definitely more deathcore, though. In my opinion. You may disagree. But they are literally touring. They were just touring with, like, all deathcore bands. Where they were touring with, like, at least some death metal projects last year. So, yeah, Saint Anger is Metallic Death's absolute favorite album ever to exist. So, yeah, people do care way too much about subgenres. It's true. I don't really care. I love Cattle Decapitation. I love Travis Ryan. He's so talented. Like, his voice definitely sounds way better on, like, studio recordings, though. Live, like, you can hear his lows, but his highs are just so high in comparison to, like, the rest of the stage sound, at least where I saw them perform. So, which I guess I've seen them twice. So, it really depends on the venue. Like, seeing them up close at the Diamond, it was like you couldn't really hear Travis's highs, but I forget the actual concert venue in Los Angeles that I saw him at, but Metallic Death, you live in Los Angeles. What's that It's an actual, like, concert place that's in, like, what's it called? I don't know. Stadium. And it's in, like, not a very good area of Los Angeles. What is it called? It was a stadium. And that is where you could really hear Travis's highs a lot better. No, not a hydrate scam, bestie. I've got the water bottle. There's so many of those here. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's the Kia Forum. That's what it was. Yep. A lot of bands are just too hard to pin down. This is true. Here is my comment from your SFU video. The Forum is an arena. Yeah. It's true. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's how we feel about 89th Street here. It's not necessarily in a great area of town, but it's so much easier to get to. And it's a very quaint, intimate venue, and I like that. I like having more intimate metal venues to go to. Because then you can get right up front. If you want to mosh, you can. You can literally just, like, just be right there. Spit on my face, whatever metal band I'm watching, You're peeling garlic? Are you making dinner? What are you making? Oh, yes. Yes. I remember. I knocked loose, so I'm hip. Oh, God. I do like chicken curry. I have not listened to Knock Loose. I have also never listened to Five Finger Death Punch. And my Patreon members do not want me to listen to them at all. They're like, no, please don't. Don't subject yourself to them. You're about to, though. I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to, take one for the team, like I did with 6 Feet Under, This is going to be SFU all over again. God, my mouth, like, my throat will not stop gurgling, dude. Like, it's kind of wild. I'll just be sitting here existing and I'll just, like, gurgle. Five Finger Death Punch. I don't know. I've never listened to them. Taking one for the team in a solo game is true. Because no one asked me to. No, I'd rather listen to just, like, better music first before I subject myself to that. But who knows? It depends on how many albums they have. Are they even on Metal Archives? I bet they aren't. Five Finger Death Punch. What does that even mean? Like 5 finger? Like this? They're not even on Metal Archives, dude. Take the hint. Don't. No, I won't. I won't. I'd rather listen to, like, some of the OG thrash bands first. I'll do King Diamond and Merciful Fate too. I think I've got pretty much all of their vinyls. I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is just prepare for more deep dives. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So why waste time with shit bands like Five Fingered Bitch Slap when there's so many good bands that don't get the time of day, This is true. Like Ultra Raptor. I didn't have enough to make a video, in my opinion, on that band, so I'll save them for another video. Isn't that a Kill Bill thing or something? It kind of reminds me of that, what is that, Kung Fu What's that kung fu movie? Oh, God. I'm forgetting it. But, yes. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I'm going to go work on this video for this week. No, I forget what it was called. I have it on my video list. Hold on, because it was actually such a good movie. Let's see. Quick memo. Come on, girl. Kung Fu Hustle? Was it called Kung Fu Hustle? What? Was it Kung Fu Hustle? Was that the movie? I think it was. Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle. That's what the 5-finger death punch thing reminds me of. Yeah, that movie was on Tubi for a little bit. It was so good. Big Trouble in Little China? No, it's not that movie. Tubi is great. Don't freaking crap all over Tubi. We love her. I've dropped frames. You did a stretch payout? Okay, fine. YouTubey. Which one was that? Ba ba ba. Yeah. What is it, turd? What do you need? What could you possibly want right now? Drop frames. I drop bars. We're not the same. Get wrecked. Sing mode. Why do you gotta cash in a sing mode? Really? Thank you for cashing in a sing mode. Do you wanna see Rusty? I just found train tickets from $46 from Philly to Baltimore. Oh my god. Field trip. You wanna see Rustertan? The big turd. Come here, little sausage. Come here, girl. Come here, little turd. Come here. You gotta get away from the desk, honey. Come here. Yeah, I mean, if you're under the desk, you're not gonna be able to climb up here. No. Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's such a turd. She's such a turd. Come here. Come here. Come here. And she's like afraid of like the scale now at the vet. She was like perfectly fine with it before when I would weigh her, and now every time she's so wiggly. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, this poser is out. You are not a poser. Ooh. Oh, that was a good shoulder pop. She's so wiggly. Hi, honey. Hi. Okay, goodbye. If you're going to MDF, double check your hotel reservations. Some places are dropping them because of Fed money to pay for housing. Oh, God. Why is she humongous? She's not even that big. She's not even that big. She's like, ow. She's only like 50 pounds, maybe. Rusty, or Spoon was bigger. I hate peeling garlic. Boop, boop, boop. I got your nose. I got your Woo 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 woo. Woo 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 woo. Woo 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 woo. She's a turd. I just want to go Friday and come home. Ugh. I wish I could go. It's just expensive. It's just expensive. And then who would watch you? Who would watch you? Nobody. Because they can hardly even stand you. They can hardly even stand you. She's such a turd. Ow. Ugh, now she wants love. It's always pawing me first. Ugh, so mean. How am I mean? Literally, how? This is a dog that burps and farts in my face. Any point she gets. Come here. Come here. Whoa. No? Fine. Don't cage your dogs. She just bonked her head on the desk. Confused. Walk it off. Be free, canine. I know. Alright, you guys. I hope you had a wonderful time in today's stream. I appreciate you being here. Stay tuned for some fun-ass videos that are coming out. I got a lot. So, this next video that will be out hopefully by the end of this week will be a very beautiful, gorgeous vinyl that I'm so excited to share with you. So, I need company while peeling D's. Just hop back into my Discord server, bestie. Or, like, you can just go back to cheating on me and go back to Fetus's server. That's fine. Okay. Tubi has a selection of Italian horror movies. Ooh. Yes, I need to watch more of them. I need to watch more of them. So, I appreciate you being here this morning. And, yeah, we'll have a listening party on Twitch if you're interested. If you want to submit a song for that. It's songs you love from... Is it songs you love from artists you hate? Is that what we're doing? Is that our theme? I feel like... I think that's our theme. Anyway, you can join my Discord. There's a link in the description. And then you just submit a song in the Metal Rex channel. We're looking for new people, always. So you don't have to pay money to join our listening party. You just have to do it on Twitch. So... No, yep, that's the theme. Songs you loved on the first listen. That's what it is. So, songs you loved on the first listen is what our theme is for this week, this Friday. So, why is your memory sack? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff going on. So, all right, you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you later, okay? Bubba, what? What? Bye, you guys. Bye. Oh, God. That escalated quickly. Bye, guys. I'll see you on Friday for the music stream or in Discord. Okay? Okay, goodbye. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Bye, bye, bye.